And we're back. Welcome back to Age of Wonders 4 Go Wonder Rangers. Previously on Go Wonder Rangers, Red Dante eliminated infestation brewing within his territory. But to his surprise, more infestations have popped up right next to his kingdom. Will Red Dante and the other Wonder Rangers be able to overcome their strifes? Find out on this episode of Go Wonder Rangers. Look, this is the new hero under Red Dante's people, the Redborn. Wait, let me check her out. Let me show her off. I customized her. Scarlet the Devoted. I decided that for all the heroes, I'm probably going to try to name them a variation of the color they're associated with. When I was thinking about it, I was thinking maybe I can't commit to that because I don't want to exclusively lock them out of like having other races be a part of their crew. Like my first thought was to like make a hero for each representative of like the color of the spectrum, right? But what the heck is that black mark? Oh, a ghost. But like so like of each race, like of each like Red Dante, for example, would have one of pink Barbella's race, and then one of Yellow Thella's race, and one of Green Mako and Blue Lamant's race, and they would all five of them have their own separate gang of like the Wonder Rangers completed. But alas, I don't think I've ever had 5 heroes all at once because it costs a lot. It takes a lot to get up to that point, you know? And then to have all 5 heroes, and that would require you to be going deep with on the Empire progression scale to get like the amount of fortresses you need to sustain that. Because for every hero, I could get another hero right now, for example, but for every new hero I got, I would then have to pay extra money to support them because my see, your empire has reached its hero cap. New heroes cannot be recruited until the cap increases. Okay. I guess not. It used to be where if you were over the cap, it would just cost you more. It would charge you more. Or maybe it was I guess if you had no. That's how it used to be, I think. But I also don't think you used to be able to just increase the cap by having a certain amount of influence points of the like little strategy things. But maybe it's not like that anymore. Either way, it's pretty expensive, and why I didn't do that like going into it with this character is because I didn't have enough money. All of these guys cost like 200. So I had to go get somebody on the like lower side of this thing to recruit them, unaffiliated, and all of the people that were unaffiliated were of the Redborn. So, but anyways, let's take another look at Scarlet here. Oh my God, why is it's going on to the freaking city? Scarlet the Devoted. So yeah, I designed her. This is why I didn't recruit her in the last thing. I want to design everybody. And I noticed, now that I'm talking about it, I noticed what the new update included. You can now they finally give you a color, like a color wheel. It's not a color wheel though. I forgot what they called the other thing, a color wall. To just pick a direct and exact color for your people. I hope they do that with the like actual flags and stuff too, and because like for so long it's like just been so annoying to only be locked to these like kind of specific colors they have for the races and stuff. But I don't know what took them so long to do it. I don't know what the behind the scenes coding mechanism is that made them only want to lock it to these specific colors. It was about like 10 or 11 colors to choose from, but it's like at some point you're like, okay, maybe I want some different variations of red. You know, maybe I want some different variations of blue. They kind of just, yeah, they kind of locked you into those certain colors, and it just didn't feel like you could really, you know, get in. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? In the world of customization, you know, more colors can be a world of difference. You know, just look at like how freaking Mortal Kombat used to do characters. Like the difference between Scorpion, uh, Sub-Zero, Reptile, freaking Smoke. Like all of those guys, the only difference between them was a variation of color. But you saw them with the different colors. You're like, oh, that's that person, and this is this. They obviously had different moves as well, but you know, it's like if all it takes is that variation to be like satisfying for a limited, for something that is limiting what you can do. Just being able to get the basic of color swapping can make a difference. You know, it's like, okay, I'm limited to what I can do, so just at least allow me the freedom to choose whatever colors. Okay, so they finished the storehouse. These guys are on their way to building a great hall. This turn is pretty much done. The people are pissed though. People are mad. This is an unstable city, and I think this is affecting this. It doesn't say it is. In Age of and what's the other one? I keep forgetting. I keep blanking on the space game. It's the same. It's Paradox who make them. Paradox makes a lot of strategy games. I think Paradox does. What's it called? Crusader Kings as well. But it was something like this. Age of. It wasn't Age. Age of Planetfall. Is it called? No, Planetfall is a different game. I don't remember. I used to play the heck out of that game too, before this one. But yeah, now I totally forgot what the heck I was even gonna say. Oh yeah, in that game, when you had like certain anomalies or infestations, I don't think they had infestations in that game, but when you had problems like that that were adjacent to your city, that would cause like morale to be lower, to drop. Let's see if is it domain? Domain. Crimson Fane. What the heck is that? Crimson Fane. Oh, that's this thing. Well, I thought there was this thing. Is it this thing? This is the blood. What's the Crimson Fane? It's a research center, but I don't see any. The territory for Redstone City is not that big, so what's this Crimson Fane thing that they're talking about? Is that, oh, it's probably a specialized research thing, facility that I got. Specialized structure. These are the structures currently there. Bloodthroat. So wait, what is this red fang thing? Is it the enemies? Domain. Crimson Fane, +2 mana per research. Okay, so it's not research. I just saw the research post sign and I just assumed it was. In City Domain. Adds the Shrieking Bat unit to the Rally of Lineages. Lineages. If thralls are available, thrall sacrifice action on this structure becomes available, will permanently gain 10. What is this? This must be something that I don't have yet. I was aspiring to, I guess. I gotta build some research centers to get that effect. But anyways, this turn's over. Let's end the turn. These guys are gonna hang out here. They got nothing to do. I guess she could. Oh, I just made her so. Oh, she could move. So she can potentially help them out when it comes to eliminating this monster den. Damn it. I shouldn't have attacked those guys. Because they would have been able to recover on this turn, and then they would have been better suited to come back and help take this thing out. I don't think this thing is going to be much of a problem. Because I'm not gonna have them stand around and wait. Things are kind of dire. I kind of want them to be over here and neutralizing this problem as quickly as possible. So meet up with Green Mako and his crew.
Huh?
Oh my gosh. Green Mako, sir. We hail from Redstone City. We are followers in the race of the Red Wonder Ranger, Red Dante. We have traveled far and wide to see proof of your evidence up in this realm. We hope to see the other Rangers to make sure they have made landfall. It is good to see you hale and hearty. We shall send word to our leader and let him know of your exploits out here. And then Green Mako says, wait. My gosh. It's so annoying to like freaking go to them. But I understand why it's like that. Green Mako doesn't talk, he just looks. Our leader has acknowledged your presence. Please, go with peace. Those of the Redborn. We, the Green Guardians, shall take this area and lead it into Providence. By the jaw of the Mer Crocodile, we shall unite the lands under the Veil of Green. They'd probably say something like that. Speaking on behalf, everybody of the Green Guardians understands Green Mako, but Green Mako doesn't speak. He's like Black Bolt from Marvel, if you know that person. Onward to Blue Lamant. Previously on Blue Lamant. Oh shit, what's going on? Lure of Loot. A troublesome sage Oberyn magistrate of Obscurium appears before you. Wonder Ranger Blue Lamont. Please listen to my humble plea. Obscurium is tormented by brigands. I sent a company of soldiers to attack their camp, but instead of engaging the bandits, they defected and joined their ranks. That I should see such times when the lure of loot is stronger than a call to protect our great city. Oberyn Magistrate desperately pleads for your armies to clear the brigand camp. We'll do that. No, we will do that. If your soldiers are so easy by, oh. I don't care. Obscurium, we're good. We'll take care of it. My forces, wait, this is how Blue Lamont talks. My forces will defeat the brigand camp, and you will be in my debt. Something like that. Oh, whoa, look at these guys. They're freaking riding on griffins and shit. And the brigand camp is like an actual infestation, and they're freaking like holy. Oh my god. Maybe we bit off more than we could chew. This guy's not holy. Immortal Nobles. That's not one of freaking Obscurium's. Obscurium is the same race as Blue Lamont. Blue Elves. Look at these freaks. Wait. Can you turn around? Could you turn? Oh, look at that. Lupin Industrialist. Fighter unit. Monks. They're like freaking holy angel freaking wolf. Angelic transformation. What's the markings they got? Is that control loss immunity? Or is that the inspiring killer? That looks more like an inspiring killer sigil. This might be a effect of them being like angelic. Celestial. Yeah. Okay, so the celestial. This is fine. Yeah, so because they're celestial, they have control loss immunity. Because they serve a higher being. Oh, they're right across the street over here. Alright, so Pirate Cove and then land ashore. They got this shoreline taken care of. So that's pretty convenient for them for a position of power. But let's go take out this pirate cove. It's 3, so we're not gonna have any trouble trying to recover after this battle. Let's see, I'll send this guy to grab this. I think he'll still be able to be dragged into the battle. 69 gold. Yeah, he'll still be dragged in. Let's go. All right, now we're gonna do his water battle. I told you guys water battles are pretty boring, so let's go. Let's do it anyways. Look at this little island. That's cool. Oh, can we disembark onto that island? This sucks. Oh, this is, I mean, I guess, you know, if from a perspective of classic, like, turn-based strategy games, this is type of shit you would usually deal with. Like, this is not innovative. It is a thing, it's a relic, I would say. Meaning that this lack of detailed naval combat is something that no game, unless it has been made specifically as a turn-based strategy specific naval combat game, this is not anything new. It's always kind of been basic. I don't know as far as this franchise has gone with that. I'm just speaking out of, like, you know, Age of Mythology, Age of Empires type shit. Those old, like, what was that? There's one really big one. I used to want this game so badly when it first came out, but it's a PC type game, so it was like, I'm not a PC gamer. I don't really engage in that stuff as much as I want to. Like, there's some games I want and I've always wanted, but I forgot what this game was called. But it was like a strategy game, and it was like Romance of the Three Kingdoms based. But it wasn't. That was just that game. That was like the most recent game of the franchise that it came out. But it wasn't exclusively Romance of the Three Kingdoms genre. Like, you know, not Age of Empires, but Dynasty Warriors. It's like almost exclusively existing within that time period and those characters and stuff. But this game was traditionally a strategy game, a turn-based strategy, or a real-time strategy game, I think. And for their most recent, at the time, uh, iteration of the game, it was using inspiration from those games. I forgot what those games were called. I wonder if I know they definitely never released a console version. It was just too much. It was too much, like, intricacies. But this game is pretty intricate. I feel like they could have. At this point, that game is old. I think that predates PlayStation 5 even coming out. So, but I totally forgot. You probably know it. If you listen to this, you play strategy games. You probably know what I'm talking about. But I forgot what the name of the series is called. All right, I haven't been strategizing really, but I'm not really concerned about these. But now I'm looking at it. Maybe I should have been concerned. They look like they could take a hit. Transfer life. Okay. Did we hit that rock? Oh no, bolster resistance. Okay. We'll put the arcane guard right here. Looks like we can't disembark onto the land if we wanted to, which makes sense. Spirit Hawk, send him this way. Spirits also have the pass-through ability, so that doesn't really mean anything for us right now, but in the future, perhaps. Oh, I forgot about these guys. Let's see. Should we do coordinate command so we can make somebody go again? It doesn't really seem necessary because these guys are just taking like hits like no tomorrow. Like they're just shrugging it off. Is this supposed to be the Pirate Cove? This little freaking place with a freaking tent and a bunch of freaking fish traps and barrels and shit. That's not much of a pirate. Oh, I guess this would be the Pirate Cove. Yeah, their ship is wrecked. Oh man, I wish it wasn't so like out of like sight. I can't even zoom in to really look at it. It's like they saw us approaching from here and they're like, go after them. We can't let them take our loot. Or maybe they just don't want to be taken in or killed or, you know, whatever, because they're trapped here. So they gotta fight. Yeah, they should have put it right here. It's so out of the like off the map. It's one of those things that's continuing to make water combat even more boring. Like we can't even get the decency of you know, interesting architecture because we can't. It's off the map. We can't get to it and look at it and immerse ourselves in the story that we're telling in our brains. All right, let's end it. Let them go. Oh, that hurt. I don't like that. No. Oh my god. Okay. I greatly underestimated these damn pirates. Thought my dog's about to freaking do some damage on this fool. Who's gonna ice him? Come on, Cass. Now I gotta heal. This soothing breeze. Oh my gosh. That's not enough. Boss is still in pain. Target friendly unit gets plus 10 temporary hit points and strength in this ability. This unit kills enemy. Wait. Oh yeah, that's how the cooldown. So every time I kill somebody, I get this thing redone. Could he use it on himself? Let's see. Yeah, he can. What happened? What was the... Distracted? All attacks are flanking attack. Who caused that? Was that the freaking little... Oh, it's because this fool who shot me caused me to get distracted? Yeah, with the spirit blast. Alright. We're kind of in a bad position here. We need to move these guys in. Get these guys. Get adjacent to them, put the pressure on them, so... Sorry. They'll get opportunity attacked if they try to move. It's going to put us in an 85% range to hit these guys. Fire protection. Let's go with these guys, because they look like they're going to take a lot of damage, so... Grazed, damn. Big boss is still up. Let's see. Ice coffin. Bolstering defenses, bolstering resistance. Ice coffin. That's not gonna do shit. But we can let somebody else go again. First, we'll get behind this rock, though. Actually, we'll get right here. We're still distracted, so we're going to still have flanking attacks, but we're going to command these guys to go again. And have them fuck these guys up a bit. Alright, they'll do more damage if they get in on this guy, so that's where we're going. Now the ice coffin might actually be useful. Oh wait, these guys haven't gone yet? Pff, that's perfect. Wait, does he have the thing where when he does the coordinating command, it jumps to somebody else? Oh yeah, it jumps to additional targets. So he already did that update. So that's why these people win again. Okay, that's what's up. That's a pretty powerful technique. Every time I come across like powerful things like that, I'm excited that I'm able to utilize them, but it also, more than anything, worries me that that my enemies could potentially have access to that, and how much it's gonna annoy me when I come across somebody who does. Whoa, look at that mana siphoner. Dude, this was a freaking big haul. 75 gold, 25, I think that's like relic or something like that. The spirits, the sword stuff, so we can make weapons, and 73 food. Band of Marauder Mass. Oh, that's interesting. Let's take all that. So Big Boss Blue Lamant took more damage than we wanted him to. Unfortunately. What's that ring all about? Band of Marauders Mass. This unit grants double the morale boost to itself and its allies when killing an enemy. That's freaking sick. Let's do that. You would do that too, Blue Lamont. Confirm. And I'm not going to change the staff to this mana siphoner, but I still want to look at it. Strikes target enemy. Mana siphoner. When killing a unit, gains 10 plus combat casting. Okay. Oh, I think we can make a hero for Blue Lamont now. Respond to a hero's offer to join. You know what? Where are we at with this time? We're at 28 minutes. I think I'll make a character on camera for Blue Lamont. What I'll do, I'm thinking about their first recruit is going to be opposite gender of everybody. So like Blue Lamont's first recruit will be a woman. Red Dante's first is a woman. Yellow Thella is a female, so she'll be a man. Green Mako is male, so his will be a woman. And Pink Barbella is female, so hers will be male. And, you know, yeah, I think just to kind of balance it out, give a potential, I don't know, just to balance out what a Wonder Ranger can be, you know? It's like you never see a pink male Power Ranger. But we could have that. Okay. Now I'm kind of, you know, I'm going towards these guys. I'm a little worried, but they're not gonna disembark to meet us in the water, so we're kind of safe. We still need to get over there anyways. Maybe we'll disembark over here somewhere, maybe. Then disembark right in their territory. It might be fine either way, though. I don't think these guys will be dragged into the fight, right? Because they're separate, no? And if that is the case, do we have to flank them? And then, could it work like that? Would these guys be dragged into the fight if we were fighting them over here? Because these are technically they're their own separate thing, right? These guys aren't part of this infestation, people. We'll see. Whatever. It is what it is. We'll figure that out when it's time to come out. Okay, we're at 28 minutes. Let's do it. Let's make his counterpart. They got quite a bit of money. Ooh, look at that. Elves of the Sacred Blue. Everybody's got those masks on. Let's go. Fortifying Governor, elitist, a fearmongerer. I feel like, so Blue Lamant is a mage, so we want a warrior. Let's do that. Inspect. Ooh, they got a polar bear. Yeah, let's recruit him. We're gonna edit them now. So ignore these looks. First, change it to a Gwail. Body shape. Oh, I kind of really like this look. This is pretty crazy. I might keep that. See, this is what I was talking about. This thing. Look. You can customize their color. So I can make her be like more darker blue than all the other ooh yeah. Like a darker type of blue. She could be a freaking Nightcrawler. Or Mystique. A darker blue than the other elves. I don't want her to be comically blue. That's kind of crazy. That's pretty cool. Just a little bit, just a smidge, just a smidge. This decoration, we got to keep that decoration. I'm sorry, we can't change that. I like this pose for a warrior. We're gonna keep those ears. We're gonna keep those eyes. Hairstyle. She kind of has like a freaking samurai vibe to her with the ponytail. Should it be this one or this one? No, not that one. It feels very like masculine, you know. It's like a feminine masculine. Let's go with that. Let's see, her hair color. Seems wrong to change it from black because the black seems to be like it. Maybe we could put it as this blue color, but not this bright blue color, but a darker blue. Just bring it deep into the blacks. It's like that. There's like a subtle blue there in the hair root. Let's just put it black. I see a red door and I wanna paint it black. No color anymore, I want it to be black. You know what? Let's give it like a little red tinge. Not like that though. but I want it to be like kind of match her eyes a bit, and we want it to be super dark, as dark as it could be. We just want it to be a little hint. Maybe we can make it a little more pinkish red too. That's not even like the same kind of red. We want it right. We can do like that. I think that's good. Outfit, let's see what we got here. Zoom out. Ooh. And I really like that princessy like dress thing, but I like this too. But I think we might have to keep her in this. Depending on, let's see what we can do for capes. Maybe she shouldn't have a cape. She's a warrior. She looks like a little like, she looks like a very like astute protege. Like she's younger, but she got like opportunity to be like above her, like where she should be, because she's just that good. What is this changing? Oh, the little triangle part. let's try to make that little triangle part also be like this kind of pinkish red color that her eyes are. Let's go a little bit more red this time. Red. It can't be too red. It can't be, you know, Red Dante's level of red. It's got to be somewhere in the kind of like in between colors. That pink almost looks exactly like her eye color. Not like just on the actual color wall. It looks more like it than. Hold on, I can't. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, why did it go down so fast? This whole time it's been moving like this. I don't know why it jumped that fast. How come I feel like it's not really fucking with the color that it's in? It's okay, we're not gonna spend too much more time on this shit. Fuck it. Think. Put it right there. Very subtle. Very subtle. I think that's good. I think that gets the point across enough. Never like we're gonna be up that close to her anyways. I feel like there's something. Oh, a helmet? Well, let's see what the helmet's got going on. Oh, that looks cool. With the added, like... That's awesome, but we're not doing that. Like, probably if this was like a... Oh. That's also very cool, but that's not... That's like a completely different character. I feel like... Look, when she has like shadows over her face, you could see the pupils. But look, when you take off the shadow, it's just like all blank pupil. That's crazy. At most we could do that, but I don't even think that's necessary. It's not even necessary. We don't need to do any of that shit. She's got the aura that she needs. Okay. Okay. Oh shoot. Damn it! All right, I'm gonna end the video here, but I'm gonna put it back exactly the way it was. I probably just might need to look at what I did so I can remember.